Merry Christmas, everyone. Welcome to Tangle Time Arts. My name is Nana Heron, and I'm a certified Zentangle teacher. And I'm so excited to be here with you today. It's day 24 of our Advent Tangles, our impromptu Advent Tangles. And I'm just so grateful to be here with you. This has been an awesome journey of creativity and meeting new people and learning new things. So for today, I thought we'd do a simple but elegant Christmas heart, um, just to express my love for all of you. So let's get started with our basic materials. So we're keeping it simple because I know probably a lot of you are very, very, very busy. So I have a basic tile, a black pen, a number 2 pencil, and a tortillon. And then I also have some of the Uniball Signo gel impact pens. So I have different colors like gold, silver, um, lavender, pink, just different colors. You could choose different colors that you like. You could go with Christmas colors or any other colors that appeal to you. And you don't have to use gel pens. You could use colored pencils, watercolors, markers, or just keep it very simple with the original materials. All right, so we are going to start right away with a heart. I'm going to work on the diagonal here, like turn it this way. And I'm just going to draw in a heart, kind of starting probably like the length of my cap and a half. So probably like an inch and a half, maybe. So just putting in a heart. And I'm going to aura around the heart right away. And then I'm going to put in a border first. And I'm just using the very basic crescent moon. So crescent moon is like um, half little ladybug shape, so half a circle. And then I'm going to aura around that. And I'm keeping it very, very simple today. So I'm just going to go around doing that shape. And I'm working on the right hand side first. But if you would prefer to work on the other side, you can. We'll get there eventually. And then let's go to the other side. Same thing. Once I have that in, I'm going to add little tiny little orbs on them. Now I'm doing three, but if you'd like to add more, you can. All right, so we almost have like a lace border around our heart. And in the center of our heart, I thought we would do sand swirl, but I'm going to change it up a little bit with how we start off. So I'm going to draw a little heart, and then I'm going to aura around that. And bring that over. So our next step is to aura around that whole thing. Come right back down there. And we can do this a number of times. Like that. And I'm going to do that again. I think I will. Let's rotate our tile and let's start from the bottom this time and come up into a heart. And then we're going to aura around that. And I'm going to add a couple of extras. And then we're going to go behind this one. I think that looks about done. So our first one, we just started in the center and with a tiny heart, and then we did an aura around it. For our second one, we started from the bottom and just incorporated that heart. And that's the more traditional sand swirl technique. And then we're just going to keep adding them. So I'm going to start, let's see, let's go this way. So starting from the bottom, coming up and doing a heart instead of a circle. You could, if you don't like the hearts, you could just come up and do a circle, which is the very traditional way that this tangle goes. And then we're just going to aura around it. So we're drawing behind when we need to. All right, let me see how we're doing here. So we're filling it right up. Let's put one. I'm trying to think how we're going to do this. We could come off of the valley here and do a small heart, a very small one, and then aura around that. All right, and then how about, it always helps to rotate your project, especially with something swirly like this, so that you can see where you want to go next. And I think I'm just going to come off of our original one with a heart and then aura around it. Let's see. I'm going to come around here. And I'm trying to think. Well, that's kind of cool. These actually look like they're connected. That wasn't planned, but it's kind of cool. Let's come off of the side here and come into a heart, aura around that. So take your time because we're getting layer upon layer of these little swirls. And then we just have one more space to fill. Um, let's come up this way. Not a lot of space left, so we're definitely tucking this one behind others. Like that. Now we're going to do some shading. I love shading. And shading sand swirl is really, really fun. So I am going to shade in these areas here that kind of attach themselves to our original. Think of it kind of like a stem. So I'm doing shading in those areas. Let's see. Now this one. This. Okay, so we got all of those areas first. Now we want to look for areas that are tucked behind others. So for example, this whole area is behind these two. So I'm adding shading there. And I'm just carefully rotating around to see what else is behind others. So this was our very first one here. So we have this behind everything. All right. And then probably just want to do some shading all the way around the inside. And I'm doing the shading first because I am going to add a little color. But gel pen can sometimes take a long time to dry. So I'm going to add that last. All right, I'm just going to take a look and see. I think that looks good. We can always go back in and add more later. I'm going to blend that out so that we're done with the inside with the shading. I'm kind of retracing what we did with adding the graphite in. So doing these areas first. And then taking care of things that are behind the others. That. And then all the way around our original heart. Take a look to make sure I got everything blended. So it has this wonderful depth to it, which I really like. I love this actually in the original black and white. Um, I'm going to go back to my pen and I'm going to add an aura around the entire heart so that we can do a little more shading. So you can start anywhere. And we're just going to go around these bumps. This project would be great for Valentine's Day too. So if you want to get a head start, that's we've got our aura around that. And then I'm going to add graphite on the outside of that. And then we can take our tortillon and blend that out. I love blending. It's just so relaxing for me. And you can kind of come back around. You can go quite dark with this one, and it looks really great with it being quite dark. But it's entirely up to you. The only thing is if you go very dark from the beginning, you won't be able to lighten it. You can lighten it a little, but not a lot. All right, I think that looks good. So we've got that shaded in. And now I'm going to add some color. So normally if I were just working with my black pen, I would have already filled in these hearts and then some of this area. But because of the gel pen, I wanted to wait till we were done with the shading. So I'm going to take, I have kind of this, it's a metallic pink from Uniball. It's a Signo pen. And these are really fun to work with. But you can go ahead and totally use the black pen and just finish this completely in that. But I am going to actually use the pink and fill in my hearts with just a little bit of color here. I'm not using a lot of color today, but just a little bit. If you have a red pen, this would look great with a red pen too. Fill in your hearts with red. That would look awesome. Slowly working my way around. So I've got my sweet little hearts filled in with pink. And then I need to make some other color choices. Um, do I want to fill in the little dots? I could. Do I want to leave any of it white? I could. I think I'll go in with the gold. And I'm going to do these areas with gold. So there's a lot of decisions to make here. You don't have to add color where I'm adding color. You can do something completely different. So even though this is a simple project, there's still lots of options and ways that you can make it your own. There's usually always options. What I like about these Uniball Signo pens is that they're very juicy, so they flow really well. And they have a nice metallic shine to them. All right, so I added some gold, and maybe I'll go in with I have like a violet one, so maybe I'll do these little dots with the violet. Those in. Blue or silver would have been nice too, or you can leave them white. Again, lots of options here. Or maybe you're working in red, green, and gold for the holiday. So I have something that looks like that right now, which is really sweet, really cute. Simple but elegant. Um, Again, this would be perfect also for Valentine's Day. So if you're thinking ahead, this would be the perfect project on a card or a postcard or even a gift tag. It's really cute. And I love the hearts within a heart. So I'm going to call this done and I'm going to put my initials on it. And for today, I'm actually just going to put my initials down at the bottom. And I think it's mostly dry. That's always the thing with the gel pens. You've got to wait a little longer, but I don't want to keep you waiting. So I'm going to flip it over. And so we had Sand Swirl by Karry Heun. That was our featured tangle. And then we also had Crescent Moon, um, like a simple crescent moon. And that's by Zentangle. I like to put my name on it. And it's 12/24/24. Those are Advent tangles. And it's day 24, Christmas Eve day. All right, so that's our sweet little Christmas heart project. Um, I hope you've enjoyed this, because this is a fun one to do, very relaxing. Um, I hope you have a wonderful holiday, and I wish you all many holiday blessings. I'm just so grateful that I had this opportunity to do this with you. It truly has been a joy to me to do this. And I hope you've enjoyed it too. I will be back later this week with our Tangle of the Week. So we still have one more project to do this year. And then I hope you'll join me for my January 1st Word of the Year project. That's always fun too. So have a wonderful holiday. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa. Much love and blessings to all of you, for all of the holidays. Um, and remember, I love you guys. You guys are so awesome. And I truly do love you all. All right, take care. Have a wonderful holiday, and I'll see you back soon. Love you guys. Bye.